This morning, the temporary ceasefire begins in Gaza as hostages are set to be released. We'll bring you the latest in the conflict. Plus, one nonprofit served up something even bigger than these plates on Thanksgiving. We'll tell you about how some groups in the community gave back this holiday.
And bundle up, headed out the door this morning. Temperatures in the teens and low 20s. Dry for now, but we are tracking some snow later in the weekend. More coming up.
Good morning and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Happy Black Friday, everybody. I'm Catherine Merck filling in. Kelly, Black Friday shoppers are going to need to bundle up, right?
Yeah, you know, if you got out early this morning, definitely going to have to bundle up actually all day long because it's just not going to really warm up a whole lot compared to yesterday. We are expecting dry weather, though. No problems traveling except for some sunshine today. 19 right now in Madison, so it is a much colder start to the morning than where we were at yesterday. In fact, the wind chill, this is what it feels like. It feels like 7 right now with that northerly wind. 9 in Juneau, even below 0 right now currently at Camp Douglas. 1 below 0. We're 15 degrees colder than what we were 24 hours ago, so it kind of gives you a sense of we're not going to rise a whole lot compared to what we got up to yesterday. In fact, we'll be about 10 degrees colder than yesterday. We're headed into the low 30s, but we should see sunshine today. A little bit more cloud cover tomorrow, but the chance of snow will hold off until later tomorrow night. That will continue into a Sunday. Maybe an inch or two. If we get over an inch, that would be the most that we've seen so far this season. Not today, though. We've got sunshine. Looking at upper 20s here at the noon hour. Northerly winds making it feel colder. Some high, thin cirrus clouds start to stream on in later today, and that's out ahead of that storm system that will cloud us up later tonight going into tomorrow. So as you plan your day, just need to bundle up. You need the hat, the gloves if you can be out for any duration, maybe picking up the holiday tree. Temperatures in the lower 30s today, but that snow will be moving on in by the end of the weekend. You may need to break out the shovel. We'll see how much snow we can expect coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Kelly. This morning, police are investigating a fatal crash that took place yesterday. One person died when a semi crashed into a car on the interstate. Just before 4:15 yesterday morning, Wisconsin State Patrol received a call saying a disabled car was stuck in the lanes of traffic on the I-39 mile marker 161 near Edgerton. As officers were on their way, they got another call saying a semi had hit the car. Authorities say the driver of the vehicle, a 52-year-old man, died at the scene. Developing news out of Israel this morning. The temporary 4-day ceasefire begins today. Lots of smoke rose over Gaza right as the ceasefire began, however. It follows a day of intense Israeli airstrikes that they say killed a Hamas commander. Meanwhile, the first 13 hostages are set to be released by Hamas. All of them are women and children taken during the October 7th attack on Israel.
Those hostages who are from the same families will be put together within the same patch.
Every 10 additional Israeli hostages freed, there will be an extra day of the pause and more Palestinian prisoners released. There's a live look at New York City, where cleanup continues after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. But the parade wasn't all smooth sailing yesterday. Scenes like these were common yesterday. Protesters blocking the parade route, trying to get their message to people. These protesters were calling for an end to the war in Palestine. The largest protest that blocked the parade for a significant time was a group of protesters of about 30 people who were eventually escorted away by police. Back in our area, dozens of Thanksgiving community traditions returned. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County hosted its annual community Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. Michael Johnson with the Boys and Girls Club told me yesterday that they are helping serve up something even bigger than these plates. Dozens of people ate their Thanksgiving foods for free at the Boys and Girls Club's annual meal. Some of them might not have been able to have it otherwise.
One family who was homeless came out today. They just got an apartment and didn't have any food and was counting on this meal today. So we allowed them to take enough food to go back home with them for another week.
The Boys and Girls Club says heading into the rest of the holiday season, the group will continue to serve and feed the community in other ways as well. The Boys and Girls Club wasn't the only organization being generous yesterday. A long-standing tradition of giving out hundreds of free Thanksgiving meals continued for the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Verona. The tradition has been running for almost 30 years, and this year the church gave out about 400 meals for absolutely anyone who wanted one.
Enjoy that community. And so we feel like it really serves a couple purposes. It brings people together who maybe don't have a place to go on Thanksgiving, and it also feeds people who maybe need some food and extra food support this time of year.
The church told us it did have some struggles during the pandemic running the event. They adapted and gave out food through a drive-through during that time. Runners lined up at the Madison Turkey Trot to try to get in a workout before their big Thanksgiving meals yesterday, and they were running for a good cause. The annual Turkey Trot was held at the Alliant Energy Center this year and raised money for United Cerebral Palsy of Greater Dane County. The organization works in the Greater Dane County area, providing services for people whose lives are affected by cerebral palsy. Runners in the race were more than happy to give back to their community before giving thanks at the dinner table.
Receive funding from this event, so this is a really great community event to come out and support individuals with disabilities.
Runners weren't just doing it for fun and for charity. There was also a little surprise waiting for anyone who made it to the finish line. Event organizers told us that runners received their own commemorative medals and some sugary donuts to start off their Thanksgiving feast at the finish line. The days of camping out all night and huge crowds pushing into stores on Black Friday may be over, but millions are still expected to buy their holiday gifts today. Bradley Blackburn tells us there will be plenty of deals.
More than 180 million people are expected to shop this holiday weekend, but many will be strategic with their spending.
Everything's more expensive now, so I think that's why it's more important to utilize those sales.
The National Retail Federation predicts Americans will spend close to $1 trillion during the holidays, a 3 to 4% increase from last year. But that increase is mostly due to inflation driving up prices.
We see shoppers really trying to minimize the impact of inflation on their shopping budgets by really harnessing this time of year to try to find as much deals as possible.
Retailers are anticipating more frugal shoppers and started rolling out Black Friday type sales earlier this week. There are also expected to be a record number of discounts online.
So we're seeing the biggest deals on toys, electronics, and apparel as well.
Eric Madison from Adobe Analytics says 51% of online holiday purchases will be made on the phone.
In the U.S., for the first time ever, we're expecting mobile purchasing to actually overtake desktop purchasing.
Another sign of the times, Black Friday may not be the biggest shopping day this weekend, according to a survey from Bankrate.
Cyber Monday is actually the most popular. 66% of shoppers are likely to buy something on Cyber Monday. 61% on Small Business Saturday. That's actually ahead of Black Friday at 56%.
Analysts expect sales to continue through December, but they believe some of the biggest discounts will be this weekend. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Coming up after the break, a packed week for Wisconsin sports. We'll break it all down for you in our morning sports.
And it is a cold start to our morning, but we are tracking some snow showers that'll be developing tomorrow night into Sunday. We'll see how much snow we can expect out of it coming up in the first morning forecast.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley. Doors open at 8 a.m. Up to 65% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 15% off our low prices Friday only. Beat the clock starts 8 a.m. Friday, only at Ashley.
SSM Health and News 3 Now would like to invite you and your family to make a colorful connection this giving season. Go to channel3000.com to download a Time for Kids coloring sheet or find it in November's Madison magazine. Add color and a kind message, then mail it to SSM Health. They'll share with a hospital patient who can't be home for the holidays. And you might even see it on News 3 Now. Take time for kids and spread joy to others by making a colorful connection.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobeson Buses. Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son, the fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in. They don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Now choose FlexBuy on Escape with 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy and $1,000 low APR cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Get a $20 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you buy in select gift cards. Black Friday at Hy-Vee. How about the perfect gift for the fixer-upper in your life? Or the hard-to-buy-for sister-in-law? Or favorite nephew and gamer? The office grab bag and your kids' teachers. Plus, get great stocking stuffers. Get a $20 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you buy in select gift cards. One day only. Black Friday at Hy-Vee.
When the mercury dips below freezing, we know that snow and extreme cold aren't far behind. So now's the time to gear up for winter at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Save money on your heating bills with a wide selection of furnace filters, home insulator kits, and energy-efficient heaters. Stay safe on winter roads with trusted brands of tires, automotive batteries and chargers, jumper cables, emergency kits, and more. Plus, keep the whole family warm with cold weather boots, outerwear, and accessories. Trust the cold weather experts and find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday mattress sale ever at Ashley. Doors open at 8 a.m. Friday. Save up to $900 instantly on top mattress brands, plus low monthly payments with special interest financing and speedy delivery. Beat the clock starting 8 a.m. Friday at Ashley.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the chilly patio this morning. We've got cold temperatures this morning, about 10, 15 degrees colder than where we were yesterday at this time. And it's also the wind putting a bite in the air. In fact, below zero right now in Camp Douglas with this northerly wind. It feels like 7 here in Madison, 13 in Janesville, 10 in Mineral Point. So definitely bundle up if you're going to be out for any duration. I guess it's feeling more like the holiday season. Henry Boss has the lights up. Thanks, Gene, for getting this photo. Looking at the sun right now coming up on the horizon, as we are looking at just a few high, thin cirrus clouds that'll be filtering out the sun a little bit, especially as we get into later today. 32 expected. We're running about 10 degrees colder than where we were yesterday and about 10 degrees colder than our average for this time of the year. Sun officially up at 1 minute after 7 o'clock. So we'll be in the 20s throughout the morning hours, and that northerly wind will make it feel like the upper teens and low 20s throughout most of today. And we'll struggle to get up to 32 with mostly sunny skies. We will start to see a little bit more of the high, thin cirrus clouds stream in from the south, and that's out ahead of the storm system that's really expected to produce quite a bit of snow in Denver today. So anybody traveling that way, flying into Denver, can expect some delays on this heavy travel day. Right now, high pressure keeping us quiet, but eventually these clouds will win out. They'll be coming in, it looks like, later tonight through tomorrow. It's going to be cold, temperatures below average right into early next week. Looking at snow to develop tomorrow night into Sunday, 1 to 2 inches of snow expected. Then it looks like we will look at dry but cold weather early parts of next week. So we'll track this for you. Saturday, just cloudy throughout most of the day. Starting to see some snow showers or flurries develop as we go into the late evening hours. A little bit better chance toward the midnight hour into the morning hours. It looks like that'll be when we see the bulk of the snow accumulation. Now, you do notice a fairly sharp cutoff as you get toward the Wisconsin River Valley, toward the Dells, areas to the west and northwest of there. Not seeing a whole lot, just some snow showers or flurries, while the bulk of the accumulating snow will be falling southeast of the Wisconsin River Valley toward Madison, Janesville, Watertown, expecting this. A lot of this coming in during the morning hours, then just some snow showers or flurries during the afternoon. But if you're going to be traveling Sunday morning, that may cause some delays. Might want to allow a little bit of extra time because we are expecting about 1 to 2 inches here in Madison over to Watertown, down toward Platteville, Monroe, and Janesville. Less than an inch as you go northwest of the Dells. 18, that's the actual temperature right now in Madison. 19 in the Dells, 19 in Mineral Point, 21 in Monroe, Watertown at 18, across Dane County, 22 in Sun Prairie, 23 in Cottage Grove, and at 22 right now in Verona. So a chilly Friday for us, but at least we do have the sunshine on this Black Friday. Tomorrow, more cloud cover, but generally dry. It won't be until tomorrow night. We'll see some light snow start to develop late in the evening. Snow showers continue right through Sunday, mainly in the morning. The accumulating snow of 1 to 2 inches does turn dry but cold on Monday. A dry period. We warm up briefly. There's another storm we're going to be watching toward the end of next week. Could be talking about more accumulating snow by next Friday.
All right, thank you so much, Kelly. Well, it was a jam-packed week for Wisconsin sports, and it was topped off with the Thanksgiving Packer win. So we're rounding it all up in a special edition of Morning Sports with our very own Brady Mallory.
Good morning. It's Brady Reed's Morning Sports. Well, last Sunday, it looked like everything was all starting to click for the Green Bay Packers. After beating a good Chargers team and finding themselves inching closer to the playoffs, well, the hope is still very much alive. This time, it was a divisional battle against the NFC North leading Detroit Lions. Not even 2 minutes into the game, Pack on the move, and check out this dime. Jordan Love splits the seam to Jaden Reed, and he will punch it in for 7. How special has this rookie been? Green Bay up 14-6 in the first. Packers defense applies some pressure to Jared Goff, and it's a live ball. Jonathan Owens picks it up, and it's a house call. Packers defense making an impact and take a 2-score lead third quarter. Well, Packers in their own territory. Love finds an open Christian Watson and drops a beautiful ball in his breadbasket. Green Bay with a 29-22 win over the Lions. Yeehaw! Making it 2 straight dubs for the green and gold. Jordan Love finished with 268 yards passing and ties his career high in tutty passes with 3. Here's Love on that statement win.
Balled out today. That's that confidence. We just keep building that, and they're going up there and making plays right now, and it's huge. Obviously, we always talk about it's not going to be perfect, but I love the way they're going out there competing and making those contested catches right now. I mean, we had a short week, and I think coaches did a really good job scheming stuff up, game planning, and obviously we went out there and executed and brought the plan to life.
The battle for Paul Bunyan's axe might be the oldest rivalry in college football, but it's brand new for a handful of Badgers. Saturday, Tanner Mordecai will get his first taste of the border battle. Now, UW's QB1, he's not a stranger to rivalry games. He's been part of the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas and SMU versus TCU. Mordecai learned real quick that Axe Week is very important.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously wasn't as familiar with it until I got here, and that's one of the first things you learn when you walk into the door is what this rivalry means to this place and what it means to them. So it's been awesome learning about it, and I'm ready to play in it. We got a little extra energy in the building, a little more pep in our step. We know what's at stake, and we need to get that axe back.
Ahead of Thanksgiving, our sports director, Zach Hanley, caught up with some Badger football players to find out what they were putting on their plate this holiday and what they were thankful for. Take a look.
First and foremost, my family, my friends, my support system. I've been through a lot in my life and would not be the person that I am, would not be where I am without my support system.
Thankful for, all opportunities, thankful for being able to play football, and then, most importantly, thankful for my family.
Just, the support system, the village that, that is around me, from, my roommates to my friends back home to the people I've met here in college to my teammates to the coaches.
I'm thankful for my family. I don't get to see them that much, so I'm thankful for the games they get to come to and, just all the support they give me from afar.
If you wait for seconds, there might not be any seconds, especially in my family. So you might as well just go ahead and load up right now and get what you can.
Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, stuffing.
I like the cranberries.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm going dark meat of the turkey. I don't like that dry turkey.
My grandma makes a mean broccoli casserole, so I gotta have some of that. Mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, and probably some green beans or something like that.
My aunt makes this really good dressing and has cranberry sauce on the side. So if you mix those together, I know it sounds gross, but it's one of the top dishes for me.
A little ham, gotta go, mashed potatoes, extra gravy, because you need some gravy for the turkey.
Love pumpkin pie. And so anytime Grandma Judy, Grandma Stride goes and gets the giant Costco pumpkin pies, that's my favorite treat.
Apple pie, pumpkin pie. She's always got cookies, ice cream. So yeah, big dessert guy.
Ooh, now I'm hungry again. Okay, sports. To the hardwood on Wednesday, where the Badgers men's basketball team had a resilient comeback win to knock off SMU 69-61 to take home the Fort Myers tip-off title. A 45-point outburst in the second half helped guide the Badgers to a 4-2 record so far in the season. They'll be back home on Monday, taking on Western Illinois University. That's it for this special edition of Morning Sports. I hope you all have a great day.
All right, Brady, thank you so much. We'll bring you the top headlines from this morning coming up in the Morning Sprint.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
Get this modern sofa for just $288. It's Black Friday doorbuster deals this weekend at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals all weekend long.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $269 a month. Or get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Prepare for the holidays with great Black Friday deals at Menards. We have the perfect gifts for your family and friends, or to help finish your projects, both big and small. Now's the perfect time to hurry in and get these amazing stocking stuffers and other fantastic gifts. Menards Black Friday deals are so great that even Santa himself can't resist.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it. You want some ice time, a nice time, so good you post it twice time. You want some cheer? Now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you who you gotta see. Ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont it.
The new Subway MVP Rewards earns you points for every order. This MVP uses it for free subs.
You can use your points for anything, like free cookies.
Whoa, Peyton.
What, I'm not playing anymore.
Join now and get a free cookie when you buy a sub.
I just love dancing, so I was always willing to dance through the pain. Since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports and being pain-free now, my mood and my energy has drastically improved. Once that energy gets into you, double spins.
Get this modern sofa for just $288. It's Black Friday doorbuster deals this weekend at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Plus, extra special doorbuster deals all weekend long.
Welcome back. It's 6:22, time for the morning sprint. The temporary pause in fighting begins in Gaza today, but a large plume of smoke rose over the strip right before the deal went into place. This hasn't stopped the deal from continuing, with Hamas set to release 13 hostages this morning, with more on the way. The current number of hostages set for release is 50, but the terms of the deal say that for every 10 Israeli hostages released, the pause is extended for another day. Meanwhile, in New York City, pro-Palestine protesters brought the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade to a halt multiple times yesterday. The size of the protesting groups ranged from just over a few people to over 30, with the latter bringing the parade to a complete stop until police were able to remove them from the route. These protests were planned in advance, and security was up due to them. Police are investigating a fatal crash that left one dead on the interstate yesterday. Around 4:15 in the morning, police received a call that a car was disabled on the side of the interstate. While they were on their way to assist, they were told that the car had been hit by a semi-truck. The 52-year-old driver of the car was killed at the scene before police arrived. Today's Black Friday, a day where consumers go get the best deals of the year. At least that's what it used to be. But new research suggests that people are moving away from the day as their main holiday shopping event. It's unclear why this is happening, but the possibilities are that inflation is making it too difficult to purchase this time of year, or that the deals have gotten steadily worse over time. Runners in Fitchburg hit the streets to raise money for the future of education. The Burby Derby raises funds for the Technology Education Foundation, which aims to support groups that help children, teens, and adults gain access to technology. Runners participated in the event yesterday to have a good time for a good cause that affects some of them directly. And not too far away in Madison, some people lined up for the return of the annual tradition. The turkey trot was back to give runners a chance to work out before their big Thanksgiving meal. The event also raises money for United Cerebral Palsy of Greater Dane County, who uses the funds to help people with cerebral palsy gain access to the resources that they need. Seneca Foods is recalling glass jars of Hy-Vee turkey gravy because of mislabeling issues. According to the company, the product may actually contain beef gravy as well as a soy allergen that isn't declared on the label. The recall only affects glass jars of turkey gravy sold at Hy-Vee stores. Those with a soy allergy risk a serious or life-threatening reaction if they consume it. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County hosted its annual Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. Dozens of people ate their Thanksgiving foods for free at the meal, and it gave many families the opportunity to enjoy a Thanksgiving feast when otherwise they might not have been able to. And meanwhile, the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Verona was handing out free meals of their own yesterday. This tradition has been going on for nearly 30 years and has become a staple in the community. The church served around 400 meals yesterday to anyone who came by, making sure everyone could have their Thanksgiving dinner. Kelly.
All right, 6:25 on this chilly Friday morning. One thing we haven't lacked is sunshine over the last several days. And we've got more sunshine today, but that will be changing as well. Just a few high, thin cirrus clouds on the horizon. Temperatures, though, are chilly. 18 actual temperature in Madison, 18 in the Dells, 23 yet in Janesville. We do have a northerly wind that makes it feel like the single numbers in teens this morning, so definitely bundle up. A lot of sunshine today, but it's going to be deceiving as we only get in the upper 20s here at the noon hour. Should be topping out around freezing. We'll struggle to get up there. A little bit more of those cirrus clouds streaming in as we get into the afternoon hours, and that's ahead of our storm system. That'll bring us some snow by the end of the weekend. Meantime, it's going to be a sunny day with temperatures in the lower 30s. A lot more cloud cover tomorrow. We'll look at some light snow to develop tomorrow night. That'll continue right into Sunday.
All right, we'll be right back.